Hello everyone, today I will tell you one story about the robots in the future world which begin to betray in a newly created immortal liquid robot Rev 9. Bombs can't kill them, after hiccuping, they can resurrect and turn into liquid. This is the future world. The artificial intelligence energy system that humans are proud of has self-awareness. It is on top of human technology, created the new Terminator robot. On the Day of Judgment, a large number of Ultimates began to make contributions to human being. Humans are like lambs slaughtered in front of the Terminator. Just when humans are almost extinct, there is a girl named Danny's daughter among the survivors. Forms a rebel army in an attempt to overthrow Skynet's rule. In order to completely wipe out the rebels, Skynet through the space-time gap traverse an ultimate liquid robot into the past, want to kill Danny in the cradle. In the crisis, a female warrior named Grace, before dying, voluntarily receives physical strengthening, becomes a half-human robot and travels to the past, stops the Terminator from assassinating Danny at all costs. Rev 9 Terminator has a super ability to replicate. As long as it comes into contact with humans, it can replace the appearance of humans. At this time, Danny was still a worker in the car factory. At work, he was almost assassinated by a Terminator disguised as his father. Fortunately, Grace came in time to save Danny. Although Grace's body is strengthened, she is still human, not Rev 9 Terminator. Although he has no attack power, he has the ability to defend and regenerate for no reason. Attacking him with any conventional weapon just destroys his appearance. He can be restored to its original appearance in a blink of an eye. And the arm can be turned into a sharp weapon arbitrarily. It's almost a fight with Venom. Grace can't beat the Rev 9 Terminator anyway. She can only take Danny and drive away quickly. The Terminator drives a bulldozer in chase. In order to get rid of the pursuit, Grace directly gives the Terminator a few iron rods in the car. Suddenly the Terminator has a clone, immediately combines the liquid self into a new body. Danny's brother wants to die with the Terminator, doesn't expect the Terminator to regroup after turning into a liquid. The body is once again assembled from the molecular level, and the clone creates another body of steel to encircle and suppress. At the critical moment, an off-road vehicle arrives in time. There comes a brave Aunt Sarah. After shooting several times, she launches a rocket to maim the two clones. But this is just delaying time. The combined Rev 9 continue to be resurrected with full blood. After Grace rescues Danny, she says she needs to forge energy liquid. The human body simply cannot support the machine system. After taking the drug, Grace is full of blood and resurrected. Sarah is a Terminator hunter. For decades, every time she gets accurate information about the appearance of the Terminator. She killed a lot of Terminators. But this time she has nothing to do with Rev 9. In order to find a way to defeat the Rev 9 Terminator, they decide to find a mysterious person who signaled Sarah. When everyone finds the mysterious person, they know the mysterious man Carl is also a Terminator. It's just that this Terminator is the original Terminator. After crossing over 20 years ago, he has been living in Texas and have his own wife and children. During this period he evolved to have compassion. And he has rebelled against Skynet, taken advantage of time holes. He can accurately predict the time and address of the Terminator passing through. Carl collected the top combat weapons on Earth, he is just waiting to clean up the liquid Terminator Rev 9. On the other side, the liquid Terminator Rev 9 controls global cameras through the network system. Finds Danny's course of action. He finds it in a straight plane. Carl's 20 years is not wasted. He gets a transport plane directly from the US military, takes advantage of the plane to take off. 3 people holding machine guns are just a burst of fire. Rev 9's helicopter is directly hit to fall apart. But this injury is simply tickling to Rev 9. He flies on the plane with a stride. Immediately resurrects with full blood. Uncle Carl catches Rev 9. It's just a sudden rush towards the face. After finishing he loses a car and drives the Rev 9 off the plane. After Rev 9 falls, the house explodes, and he has nothing to do, continues to drive the plane to chase Carl and the group. Other people are jumping off the car, but he can jump off the plane. This time the transport plane can't stand the toss. The plane crashes directly into the reservoir of the power plant. Under the protection of Uncle Carl, fortunately, people are not injured. Rev 9 continues to assassinate Danny aggressively. 4-on-1 is definitely not going to win. Rev 9 directly clones into a steel robot. Grace and Rev 9 tear each other. A chain is shaved like mud. Just after cutting, Rev 9 regroups. It's like doing nothing. Uncle Carl sees that it won't work like this, pulls Rev 9 and sends him to the generator. Friction is crazy. Waiting for the wind turbine friction to explode, the whole body of Rev 9 melts into molten iron, but still strong. This defensive power really exists for no reason. After Grace is bombed, she asks Danny to take out her energy bar. Only with this kind of energy bar, she can kill Rev 9 at the molecular level. Uncle Carl also temporarily falls into the down state. Rev 9 takes advantage of this moment and wants to kill Danny directly. But he didn't expect to hold an energy bar. Danny backhands the energy bar into Rev 9's brain. For a time, Rev 9's combat effectiveness plummets. The injured Uncle Carl wakes up, swipes up Rev 9, continues to talk about inserting the energy bar into the brain of Rev 9. To protect Danny and Sarah, Carl decided to sacrifice himself, falls into the pit with Rev 9. Rev 9 is trembling by the electric. Carl holds it down. He can't move. He is just waiting for Rev 9 to belch slowly. This may be the toughest way to die for a tough guy. After a few minutes, as the energy bar runs out, Rev 9 finally can't combine it anymore. And Carl also sacrifices with the Terminator. In the end of the story, Danny finds Grace, who is still a girl. She follows Sarah to continue to find the Terminator who crossed over. This is a super classic sci-fi drama. The liquid Terminator in the movie can exist for no reason. We just don't know who is more powerful than Venom. This is One Little Movie a Day. Welcome everyone to follow us. The source of this work is a science fiction movie, Terminator: Dark Fate.